Welcome back to We Die at Super Meat Boy.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I had something.
Nailed it.
I am the shit.
Just for
oh damn it!
Just so I'm aware, you just did say I am the shit.
I was the shit. I was the shit at this game. I did actually. Ooh.
One of the things about this game is the amount of time I can probably, like, if I put my Xbox on, I could just see how many hours I've wasted on this game. I wouldn't say wasted because it's amazing.
It's certainly not wasted. No, it's
how many hours I've put into this game.
Yeah, and how many hours this game has been allowed to enrich your life.
That's a nice way to put it. That's not how my wife would put it.
Well, who needs a wife?
Okay, it's a bit of a bold statement there.
I haven't got one. Half the people in this room don't have a wife.
How was that not an A+?
Was it not? Was it expecting you to do that quick? Oh, that's a laser. I thought that was a button. Oh, I don't know why I paused it then. Die. I really want to get an A+. I kind of feel like I should die. Okay. Ooh, oh, forgot about the cheeky centre laser. Yeah, you're worse with Binding of Isaac, I think, than you are with this
Oh my
game.
god, that game is incredible. That is just...
It's
like,
fantastic, but you have put in a vomit-inducing
I have put in so much time.
You must... Are you on triple figures with your Binding of Isaac?
Yeah, I'm on
yet?
about 120 hours, and I've pretty much got... I've nearly 100% of that game, and then, again, on Rebirth,
yeah.
I have put so many hours into it. I think I'm still in double figures on that though.
You did the same with Wrath of the Lamb though.
Yep. It's so addictive. It's just the whole.
Oh god, I'm going to have to. I wish people had stopped logging in
Put in
while
a
we're trying
picture
to
of Super Meat Boy's face mixed with a cat.
Super Cat Boy.
Super Cat Boy.
Super Meat Cat.
Copyright that. Let's make that game.
Meat Cat.
Meat Cat.
Meat Cat.
Although saying that, what we've managed to do is talk about Super Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac and Cats, which is actually Ed McMillan's next game, the guy who made this.
That looks
Binding of Isaac.
really interesting.
We brought that full circle. I'm pretty impressed.
We
with
really
this.
did.
High five.
More clipping. Let's talk about that.
Did I pass you the controller when I died?
I'm not sure. No, you didn't.
Well,
you shouldn't have done. You shouldn't have done. That's not how we're doing it. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So talk to me about cats.
So,
not just cats in general.
You want me to talk about specifically the game?
I want you to talk about Cats the game, not just
don't
furry
die.
felines. I mean, you can talk about cats if you want to. I just think people might be a bit less interested. You're trying to concentrate too much, aren't you?
Yeah, that was complete concentration.
Okay, I'll probably die a lot on the next level, so you can tell all these lovely people about cats.
There's a new game coming out. I'm not sure when. I should have really looked up. Oh, you're on the boss level again.
I am on the boss level again.
This has worked out really well for me.
It's because there's exactly the same number of levels on every world, but we're getting very distracted due to all the sugar we've had.
We decided before we would start recording to drink. And then we break the TV.
I'm going to have to beep it again. 2 cans of nameless energy drink.
2 cans of goat milk.
Goat milk?
Yeah.
How much sugar's in goat milk?
We just grabbed a couple of goats and we just drank them dry. and then we broke the TV.
Oh god. Every recording session we've had so far, something's gone wrong. Like, the first time how much audio did we record before going back in and finding out that none of it had recorded?
We recorded what I'm pretty sure is about 5 episodes of stuff.
It was...
And it was...
well, I'd like to say it was good stuff, but...
I was talking a lot, so it was probably great.
I'm sure it wasn't.
And yeah, so that happened, and then this time we met up.
I forgot the key was over there.
Got some tasty goats, drank the milk,
sucked them dry,
and then we broke your connector broke, and we broke your brand new. Technically, we broke the computer.
Well, I've got one of those awesome little. For some reason, they seem to make HDMI things even smaller. I'm not even trying anymore. They've made HDMI sockets smaller, and I needed a tiny adapter, and that tiny adapter's decided to self-destruct for no good reason.
How old is it?
To be fair, it is quite old. I did get it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So perfectly justified for it to disintegrate into tiny pieces.
So yeah, that was quite stressful. Luckily.
What did we do the first time we tried to record? Because the second time I know we recorded loads of episodes.
With no
Stop
sound.
being unpredictable.
The first time.
Okay, I need to get used to his tells. I'm going to concentrate on what's going on. You tell people about all of our fuck-ups.
The first time.
You make us come across as professionals.
That's going to be really difficult. The first time the TV, decided to break. So we put the TV on.
We spent ages trying to stop the popping noise.
It was just this weird popping noise, and we spent about an hour looking into it. And we specifically took days off our jobs to get some recording done.
Believe it or not, this isn't our job. I know we sound like pros.
We are pretty.
Oh my god.
With gameplay like that, we
wonder
both why we're not.
Play games like pros and record YouTube channels like pros.
So there was this popping noise. Took a day off work to record, so we wasted most of the morning, and then we fixed it by turning it off and on.
Yeah. If anything doesn't work, go for it.
But at least it didn't go as bad as it could have gone today, because then you nearly chucked your TV out the window by accident.
I did very near. I did very nearly throw the TV out the window. Okay, is he going to do something? He's going to jump up through the middle.
Alright, I think you're done.
Yep, you just have to singe him with the sunlight, and then he dissolves. Nice. So we generally don't have very good luck when we try to record sessions, and today was no exception. So we've had to change our whole setup. We've just had to spend ages rearranging the mic and pulling in some lovely chairs that don't squeak.
Yeah, we are on the most comfortable chairs in the world. It feels like what it would be like to just, I don't know.
They're like torture rats.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be chained into them.
And we're huddled up quite tight.
We normally like to be huddled up quite tight. Yeah, we're not on the couch.
Oh.
The roto couch.
Here we go, Salt Factory. This is where it starts to get quite intense.
Yeah, there's a few ball breaking levels in this one.
Take a sip of this goat.
You still haven't talked about cats though. We've just talked about all the fuck ups that we've made when we're trying to convince people to watch our lovely channel. Oh, look at that! That's Game Boy if I ever saw it. That's original Game Boy influence. That beautiful color palette. Tell people about cats. I promise I won't interrupt you anymore.
God.
I promise I won't interrupt you.
I can't do it anymore.
Talk about cats. Come on.
I think I'm done with this channel just because of your need to talk over me when I try and.
I don't need to talk over you. I don't ever talk over you.
Right.
I
cats. There's a new game. Let's see. What's up here?
Salt sherbet. Talk about cats. I promise. I promise this time.
New game coming out at some point. I'm dead. And I think you breed cats. I think that's the idea. And every time you breed a cat, it has like different stats.
Aren't they kind of like some sort of weird Tamagotchi?
Yeah, but it's done in the kind of weird style of
Ed McMillan style.
Yeah. That exact style. That should be an art style.
I think that's in the dictionary is Ed McMillan next to weird shit.
Cool thing about Ed McMillan, when I was off my knee injury and I was really, I literally couldn't do anything, sat around playing this game all day. Sent him a message on Twitter, said I was loving the game. He said, "Get well soon."
Nice.
That made my month.
I can imagine it would.
I don't think so.
You've poured a lot of hours into his. I would say he's probably a bit of an indie hero of yours.
He definitely is. So if you're watching this, which you probably won't be.
Oh, Ed will be watching this.
Definitely.
I like to think every indie game developer watches every YouTube video of their games.
He'll be holding an evening just to watch our playthrough of this.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'll probably get hired, because obviously I play the game well, so that means I make the game well.
So we see. You are... This is your CV in action here.
Oh, God.
Or resume.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Go for a job interview.
Brethren.
Right, now... Yep, thanks for coming for the interview. We're just going to put Super Meat Boy on.
Yeah.
If you could just...
I think it'd be worse if they didn't do it. If you walked in to the interview and said, right, where can I plug the TV in?
Yeah. Oh, if I ever had the guts to do that, I'd film it.
I'd want to see it.
I'd do it for a really high profile job as well, just to see their faces.
Yeah. Go for
Not their feces, their faces.
Either or. To be fair, I think if you did that, they'd probably be quite willing to show you their feces.
Oh.
Yay! Sometimes you impress me when you do things like that.
I'm an impressive person.
Not all the time.
Off camera mainly.
Oh, I'm not. Do you see that? Okay, this time. This time's for all the beans.
What was that noise? What happened there? Did you just suddenly start to...
when
you develop into a balloon?
Yeah, when I don't do well in games, I deflate. both my ego and my physical being.
Yep. There it is again.
I'm not editing those out. I'm sure they sound beautiful on the microphone. These were the most fun to get around.
Oh, he
did
shot me in the
exactly
face.
what I did on that
I
one.
am dead.
Although it looks super impressive when you start matrix dodging around them all. Good man. See, that's a fantastic feature of this game, though. The fact that all these things, they kind of introduce themselves as you go. So we didn't have missile launchers. We didn't have these originally. And then it introduces the conveyor belts, so you know that you can flip yourself up off the wall with them. And then it introduces the missile launchers, so you know what they do. Like, it slowly but surely throws the new features in as you go.
Oh my god, that's got to be an action replay.
I'll probably put that in slow motion with some pumping royalty-free
Don't say
dubstep.
it. No,
It's
not
going
dubstep.
in. If I can find any that's, you know, royalty-free, I'm sure the
I
internet's
feel
pretty...
that slowly what's going to happen is this channel is just going to become a dubstep channel.
Probably, that's my dream.
Oh, not to.
Yep.
There
It's-
we go.
Every level is so nicely designed.
Yeah.
That little bit like this is a whole word of bullshit there. Every level but this one is so nice. Oh. It's the little thing. I think there's a bit on this level where it kind of ramps up the tension by forcing you to go back on
Yeah,
yourself.
that's this one. Yeah.
Oh no, not this one.
Oh no, that's the Dark World, isn't it?
Yeah. Like the bit that you go inside and you kind of S round on yourself and then it forces you to kind of come back. See, this is a
The
this
Dark
is a nice
World.
little mechanic.
I remember the Dark World of this took me forever.
Dark World, and most of them took me forever. Alright, we'll see you next time, guys.
Next time.